Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining this reading session. Today, we are going to do your monthly reading for September 2025. If you are a sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign in Sagittarius, this could be the reading for you. As usual, we're going to use Oracle of the Mythic Heroes and Oracle of the Celestial Deities to read different areas in your life. Now, with all that being said, first of all, let's pull 3 cards from Oracle of the Mythic Heroes. Oracle of the Celestial Deities, sorry. Let's have a look at what is your current energy, what could be hindering your growth, and also what could be assisting you, okay, to achieve your goals. Very good. Thank you so much, universe. First card for our Sagittarius, the Sun. Apollo. All right, beautiful. Now this card is about talents. This card is about recognition. This card is about your creativity. Very good. Seems like a lot of the Sagittarius these days, you're really feeling good about who you are. Okay, this could be about maybe you are doing the right work. You're really showing your talents. You're doing a lot of studies, and you really feel positive about life. So that's actually very, very good. Now, let's have a look at what could be blocking you. Okay, Vulcan. I see. Okay, now, but before I explain, let's have a look at what is helping you. All right, Ceres, beautiful. Now, this combination has a lot to do with your personal development, actually. If you are watching other zodiac signs readings, a lot of them are about maybe relationships, maybe a lot of them are about love and things like that. But for this reading, Sagittarius, this is very much about your relationship with yourself. This is about how you feel about yourself. See, Vulcan, this card is sitting as the energy that is blocking you, could be saying that there could be some kind of fundamental, not really blockage, but let's say past experience that made you feel not confident. For some of you guys, maybe this could be about in the past, maybe even long-term past when you were a child. Maybe you didn't do very well in school, or maybe when you were in your previous job, right? You were fired, or you resigned because you couldn't handle the pressure, or your boss didn't like you, right? Etc. Etc. Because Vulcan energy, when it's going against that, is very much about us losing confidence or always feeling that I'm not enough, if you know what I mean. I'm not good enough. I'm not capable enough, right? I'm not as an amazing as my competitors, right? Let's put it this way. And so with the Sun in your first house and Vulcan are going against you, it's really asking you to take a pause and ask yourself, is your judgment towards yourself fair, right? Is you telling yourself that you are not enough a fair thing to say to yourself, right? And so one of the things I would say to a lot of Sagittarius people is that this is the time for, at least for September, to regain, right, your sense of self, to regain your sense of truth, and regain your sense of, your self-empowerment. Now, Ceres card is sitting as the energy that is really helping you. Could be, we could interpret this in many, many different ways. First of all, Ceres has a lot to do with self-nurturing and self-love again. So when this card is sitting around you as your assistance or as the help, this card is telling you to focus on your physical health. This could be about your diet, your eating, your daily routine, right? What time do you get up? What time do you go to bed? Are you eating consciously? Are you eating nutritious food? Because Ceres has a lot to do with the physical body, right? That we have. The other thing about Ceres energy could also be about family. So this could be saying that during this period of time, you could benefit a lot from family help and assistance. Maybe this is saying to you that you need to spend more time with your families. It could be about your children, your parents, right, relatives, or let's say if we want to expand this concept a little bit bigger, people that you actually see as your soul family, right? But this is not really about romantic relationship, okay, on Sagittarius. The only thing that I'm not seeing here, it's about focusing on love and romance and things like that. But this is very much sort of like, how do you regain your confidence? So one of the examples I can actually give to you is that I have a client who is actually a Sagittarius, both Sun and Moon in Sagittarius. And she is actually thinking about, furthering her career through going back to school, doing a master degree or whatever. But because she was never really a good student, she was never really, she never really did well as, academically speaking, right, in her life. So now when she thinks about, going back to university and writing thesis and, taking classes, she's a little bit intimidated. Though this reading, I think if she's watching this video, I think this would be perfect for her. This is basically telling her, or all the Sagittarius watching this video, that your past does not define your future. You actually are very, very talented in something, but perhaps the reason why you didn't do well in the past, maybe it's in school or maybe it's in your job, it's not because you don't have what it takes to be successful, but it was because you were learning or you were working in the wrong environment, and that's why you cannot be the best. But Apollo really tells you that you really have to find the thing that is right up your alley, right? And once you are able to find what you're inspired by, what you love, and you just know that this is something that I can do, you just need to really hone in your skills, right? Hone in your effort, right, into this thing, and everything will change. It will transform very, very beautifully. All right, beautiful energy. And of course, physical health is important for you. Like what I said, focus on your physical being. The other thing that I also want to say is that while you are trying to pursue your goal, whatever that is, Sagittarius, there is someone helping you. Okay, I'm actually seeing someone not sort of like really closely to the point that they're like, really looking after you to the, details. But there's someone will be around you that when you are a little bit confused or when you're really communicating with them, there will be some wise words coming from this person and then make you feel, oh, thank you so much. Like I needed to hear that, or how come I didn't realize that, right? So it's a little bit like that kind of sporadic, right? Enlightenment, right? Assistance coming up. Very beautiful. Now let's pull 3 cards from tarot. All right. I mean, Sagittarius, at the end of the day, this zodiac sign, Sagittarius, has a lot to do with knowledge, learning, higher education. So I do feel that for a lot of Sagittarius people, this is time for you to really expand, right? And have this limitless faith in what you are able to achieve. Let go of your past wound, right? Whatever things that happened made you feel not confident, okay? Very beautiful. Thank you, universe, right? We're going to pull 3 cards from tarot. We're going to have a look at your communication, your interaction with the people around you. We're going to have a look at your career and also finally relationship, all right? Thank you, universe, for Sagittarius. All right. First card for your communication. We got 9 of Cups. Beautiful. This card has a lot to do with healing, okay? Healing and feeling good about who you are, making your wish come true. Actually, this card is associated with wish come true, this energy. I think with 9 of Cups, right, this card really tells you that because this is the first card, and which is about your communication and your interaction with the people around you, this card tells you to communicate freely. Communicate freely in the way that you feel good. You want to, it's almost like you want to tell people, or you want to showcase, right, to the people around you who you are and what you want to do, what you can do, and what you wish to achieve. You can see even on the card, this person is kind of like doing this, right? It's kind of like doing a prayer thing. And so in communication, this is all about what you want to put out there, right, in the world. Very good. I'll say to you that, this is a time for Sagittarius people to let people notice you, to let people see you. All right. Be open with your communication. Also, I'm feeling that a lot of the things you say and you're communicating with the people around you are also very healing to other people. So it's not just about you saying things and you feel good, but also you're doing a favor to the people around you by opening yourself up towards communication. All right. Now, let's have a look at your work career, all right? And we got 2 of Swords. So I'll tell you what this means, Sagittarius. Now, 2 of Swords is energy you can see on the picture. It's a person holding 2 swords, right, in front of his face. Now, this card has a lot to do with hesitation or waiting energy. Now, it does not mean that you're stuck, but it does mean that when it comes to career development or professional achievement, maybe you're waiting for the right moment. Maybe you are thinking, okay, once I get this, and I'll be able to develop my career. Once I complete this, I'll be able to do this or do that. Because 2 of Swords, a little bit like, okay, you're waiting, where you are observing, you're kind of like trying to sort things out, right, at this moment. However, I'm not seeing this as as something that is bad, right? Two of Swords is, first of all, in a positive way, this is talking about your intuition. So I think whatever career path you're actually thinking about, or what kind of achievement that you want, Sagittarius, it's a little bit like saying your intuition is spot on. Okay, whatever you feel or you're able to vision, right, in your mind, it is what it is, and it is probably you have a very good read about it. Let's put it this way. And so, even though you are not able to take a lot of actions to manifest that thing yet, but you're on the right track, right? And it's good, specifically with the Nine of Cups, because this is a wish coming true card sitting together with the Two of Swords. I really want you to just trust your intuition, Sagittarius. You don't need 100% evidence, physical evidence to prove to you that, okay, this is my career path and I will be able to do this. You just need to have this strong feeling in you. It's almost like your gut feeling that you just know that I know that's my path. I know, right? If I do it, I just know that I can do it. I know I can. It's almost like, I'm gonna pass exam. I'm gonna do this really well with flying colors, right? Very good. All right. There's some kind of waiting that you're still doing. Maybe you're not fully ready at this moment, but give it a little bit time. All right. Love and relationship. Wow. 10 of Cups. Oh my God. Okay. So Sagittarius. Now, 10 of Cups, you can actually see it's a beautiful picture. It's a rainbow on the sky. And there's a adult hand holding a baby's hand, right? Ten of Cups in tarot is really talking about the ultimate emotional fulfillment that we can enjoy in life, right? And I think that for a lot of you guys, if you are actually spending time with family, do you remember I said about series? If you're already married or you're in a committed relationship and your relationship is stable, this is a great sign. This is about you maybe focusing a lot on your partner, your children, building this beautiful and harmonious family environment for you. Now, for those of you guys who are single, I also have some good news for you. Because you got Nine of Cups and Ten of Cups sitting together as a pair, one thing about Nine of Cups in communication is about what you say to the world. Okay, what energy that you want to put out there, right? Let the universe see what you truly want. The Ten of Cups is the ultimate happiness, right? In terms of home, family, of course, relationship. So I feel like it's a bit like saying, if you really truly want a relationship, you have to really put your energy out there and let the universe know that I believe in it and I want it. And I'm not gonna sort of like, oh, I want it, but at the same time, I'm telling myself that, oh, but it's not good for me. Or, I'm putting myself out there and then I'm not putting myself out there, right? Because this Nine of Cups is your prayer to the universe, and the Ten of Cups is actually what you want. And so I feel that it's almost a universe telling you that to build a little bit of faith in what you want to achieve, in love, in relationship, in what you can have at the end of the day. All right. It's very important, specifically with the sun god Apollo ruling the first house. The sun is a god of prophecy. He will be able to see the future. Now, if you have sun in your as a first card, right, coming out for you, Sagittarius, it's a little bit like saying, are you gutsy enough to see that future? Are you ready to picture that in your mind on your daily basis, right? And do everything to achieve that happiness and that joy, right? In family or in relationship. Beautiful. Love this. All right. Now, one card from our Citadel Oracle, right? Let's have a look at what's the advice for you in order for you to get what you want. All right, Sagittarius. Beautiful. Love this, love this, love this. One card. All right. Okay, we'll take this one for Sagittarius. The musician, inspiration, gratitude, and overcoming difficulties. Personally, I have to say in the entire deck, this is one of my favorite cards. Okay. And again, we're putting this out for you, Sagittarius. One of the things about this energy, the musician, it's a little bit like saying that you have gone through a lot of difficulties in the past, right? Either it's about your childhood, either it's about, doesn't matter, right? Adulthood, maybe, you were very, you were hurt by other people, right? And you felt very drained by your job, whatever things that, where certain people left you, whatever trauma that you went through, right? The difficult times that you went through. The musician energy is a little bit like saying that you will be able to sing that therapeutic song by using those past experience. sing those songs beautifully for the world. So this card is, first of all, it's about singing the song for yourself, because this is about your healing. The Nine of Cups, remember what I said, Nine of Cups is about wish coming true. It's about healing effect. And the other thing is that the world around you, the people around you will also be able to benefit from the so-called the therapist, right? The healer inside you, the light worker inside you. And so personally, I really, really love this energy. Wow. And that's the reason why the keyword says inspiration, for a musician. It's because you yourself is an inspiration towards a lot of people around you, even though you might not be aware of that. But however, let me put it this way. In this month, there will be occasions where you will be able to realize that maybe you're receiving a compliment, maybe you're receiving some type of gratitude from the people around you, because you are there helping them. You are setting a great example for them, and you have the so-called empathy for them. All right, love this. One more card, right, from Oracle of the Mythic Heroes. So let's see what other advice is there for you. All right, thank you, universe. Knowledge Chiron. Did I say before that this is time for you to study more, to expand your knowledge, and to expand to more things, right? And overcome your insecurity and overcome your, oh, I'm not enough, I'm not good enough, right? I'm hitting a blockage there and I can't really move forward. You can, that is all there. By the way, Chiron, he himself is also a wounded healer. So there's a lot of knowledge, learning, and also healing therapy energy related to this reading in the month of September for you. So focus on that part. Also, I just want to mention one last thing for you guys, Sagittarius. The very first card, Apollo, that you put out earlier, I mentioned that he is a god of prophecy. You know what else he's famous for? He is also the god of medicine. He's a god of healing, all right? Apollo has this very magical healing power. So I would say definitely a lot of you guys who are watching this video, right? Sagittarius, Sun and Rising, you are a healer already. And not only are you healing yourself, but there's a lot more magic for you to conjure, okay, into the world. And I'm so proud of you guys. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. This is your quick reading for the month of September. Enjoy the reading, and please remember to subscribe to my channel, like it, and share it with the people you care about. I'll see you very soon in the next reading session. Bye.